New tonight, a man is in custody accused of scamming a 65-year-old woman out of more than $200,000 of her life savings. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. He was in court just a couple hours ago. CBS 8's Brian White is live at the Hall of Justice with what happened in court today. Brian?
It was a quick proceeding for 22-year-old Zhi Gao, whose arraignment was postponed because the interpreter he needed was unavailable this afternoon. Now, the DA's office is using this case as a warning to everyone about these types of scams.
My understanding is that your client needs the Mandarin interpreter. Is that correct?
Suspect Zhi Gao in custody, appearing before the judge today. His arraignment, though, rescheduled for Friday.
If we can save one elderly person from the turmoil, the pain, the suffering of losing their livelihood, we want to do it today.
San Diego County District Attorney Summer Stephan sending an alert to all people, especially vulnerable seniors. The scammers are out there.
They don't just leave a hole in the victim's pocket, they leave a hole in their heart. They feel so much depression after these incidents from the loss, but also from a feeling that that the world has let them down.
In this case, an elderly woman with significant health issues fell prey to ruthless scammers who took most of her life savings. Here's how this tech support scam worked.
The victim's computer froze, and then a pop-up message that appeared like it was from Microsoft told her to call a number to help her fix her computer. When she called the number, they charged what appeared to be a reasonable cost of $120 that began them down the route of taking all of her money.
They followed up by calling her and pretending to be Chase Bank, saying they detected fraud and needed her to withdraw money and hand the cash off to one of their couriers. Over several weeks, she gave $20,000 and $30,000 at a time for a grand total of more than $200,000.
Take a breath and resist the pressure to act quickly. Essentially, slow down and call a friend. Perpetrators create a sense of urgency to produce fear and lure victims into immediate action.
Her family noticed the suspicious activity in her account and called police, who then set up a sting with another cash pickup. And when Gao showed up, law enforcement was waiting.
Sadly, in most cases, the money is lost, and this is why prevention is so critical.
Gao is charged with attempted grand theft, attempting receiving stolen property, and resisting arrest. He faces up to 2 years and 6 months in state prison if convicted.
Zhi Gao remains in custody on $125,000 bail, and again, his arraignment has been postponed to Friday. Carlo?
This kind of thing is just so heartbreaking, but it also just makes you angry. And we know that these scammers are getting bolder every day. Do we know how many seniors are falling victims to these crimes?
Carlo, I don't have that exact number on the count on the number of people, but what I can tell you is that so far this year in San Diego County, there's been $76 million worth in losses relating to elder fraud, and that's up from $49 million last year. Carlo?
That is a tremendous amount of money. Brian White reporting for us. Thanks, Brian.